Our planet is home to millions of living organisms that provide everything we need to survive. From the air we breathe to the water we drink, nature supports everyday life. Here in the UAE, we have deserts, beaches, mangroves, and mountains that host a wide variety of planets and animals.
For our environment, there's many challenges. Pollution, climate change, and urban development are affecting ecosystems all over the world. Global temperatures have already risen by 1.1 degrees Celsius on average, and this affects both the weather, sea levels, and desert landscapes, as especially seen here in the UAE.
These problems affect not just animals, but also our communities and future generations. In this documentary, we will explore these issues and look at what the UAE is doing to fight them.
Welcome to our environment, our future. Pollution is one of the biggest problems that our planet faces. It affects the air, water, and land. Even here in the UAE, urban areas and industrial zones produce pollution that affects people's health.
Furthermore, plastic waste is a huge problem. Every year, tons of plastic end up in oceans and rivers, including the Arabic Gulf. Animals like sea turtles can confuse plastic for food, which can hurt or even kill them.
Air pollution from cars, construction, and factories releases harmful gases. These emissions damage the environment and contribute to climate change, even in desert cities like Dubai and Abu Dhabi.
What is the most pressing cause of global warming?
Well, I first want to say that there's a lot of misconceptions around global warming. First of all, the greenhouse effect is a natural phenomenon, and it is necessary for the Earth to have the temperature that is livable. Without this invisible layer wrapped around the Earth, it's like a blanket that keeps the Earth warm enough to sustain life, photosynthesis, so that food chains can be established, for example. Because without the greenhouse gases, the Earth would be too cold. It would be minus 20, minus 30 degrees Celsius. So the greenhouse effect is a necessary part of the biosphere. However, the problem happens when the greenhouse effect becomes enhanced, and that's through human activity such as burning fossil fuels and industrialization, unsustainable practices. And what happens is the enhanced greenhouse effect causes more global warming.
As a specialist in the field, what is your biggest short-term and long-term concerns relating back to global warming?
My biggest short-term concern about global warming, speaking as someone who's a teacher, I do worry that all of the ideas and skills and concepts I've taught my students will be forgotten one day, and not blaming them, but there is a lot of pressure in the world to upgrade your phone every year and get the latest clothes and indulge in fast fashion. And so when you look at all these external forces outside the classroom, it's really good in theory to talk about all the practices of ESS. Long-term wise, I suppose the short-term eventually feeds into the long-term. If I had to say my biggest concern in the long term is that we're, again, going back to companies, for example, like Coca-Cola, they're one of the biggest plastic polluters in the world, yet they also have eco-friendly practices. So on the surface, it seems like they promote sustainable practices, but then are they undoing all of that good work when they are not changing the model of their business?
How does global warming impact the natural environment?
So global warming is mainly negative when we think about the consequences of the natural environment in many ways. With trees, there's a concept called evapotranspiration. So evapotranspiration is essentially where the leaves release water while opening their pores, known as stomata, for gas exchange. So when the leaves are open, they lose water, and in such a scale at the Amazon rainforest, it forms clouds. So if heat is being applied through global warming, this speeds up the process. And what you have is it affects how much rain can be produced, and actually it can make areas drier than they used to be, and this has a knock-on effect in terms of food chains. So everything starts with producers. So if we don't have any plants, then nothing can be used to feed primary consumers. And if you think about more complicated examples, but essentially, if plants die, everything dies.
As can be seen in the data tables and the graphs, we can see that and the cumulative frequency tables, we can see that the vast majority of our peers in our community think that environmental changes is noticeable and is something that they have been thinking about. As seen by also the vast majority saying that global warming, environmental issue, is something they think about a lot. As you see, and then seen in the pie chart, something that's very good, that the young people can make a difference is something that a lot of people think, which is like a great thing.
Many animals are losing their homes because of habitat destruction and pollution. In the UAE, species like the Arabian Oryx and desert foxes need protected areas to survive. Some species are now in danger because of human activities.
Conservation programs in the UAE, like protected desert reserves and marine sanctuaries, give wildlife safe spaces to live and reproduce. One of the most famous conservation areas is Sir Bani Yas Island, which is home to thousands of animals, including Arabian oryx, gazelles, and giraffes. The island shows how conservation projects can help protect wildlife while also teaching people about the importance of nature.
Protecting animals is important to keep our ecosystems healthy, as every species plays a role in maintaining balance in nature.
The UAE especially is making cities greener and more sustainable. Parks, green roofs, and tree-lined streets are helping cities like Dubai and Abu Dhabi stay cooler and cleaner.
Mangrove forests in Abu Dhabi and along the eastern coast are being protected and expanded. These forests significantly help absorb carbon dioxide.
Tree planting projects involve local communities and schools, encouraging everyone to care for the environment. A single tree can absorb 22 kilograms of carbon dioxide each year. Imagine the difference if we can plant thousands.
The environmental challenges we face today are very serious, but positive actions are also happening all around the world, especially in the UAE.
Governments, organizations, and individuals can all contribute. Working together can make a big difference.
The future of our environment depends on the actions we take today. What will you do to make a difference?
The environment